Hi, today, I'd like to speak to you about shocks and surprises. What has been building up is this energy, and it's connected today where suddenly we are actually being surprised, being shocked, seeing the truth, being highlighted to things, or even surprising ourselves, or being shocked about the truth somebody else believes in us. And you can think, well, how is this affecting me in what way? I know in our country, we are suffering from a loss of electricity. Our power stations have been under huge stress. They haven't been maintained. There's been a lot of things going wrong. So right now we are going through a situation of load shedding, and it happened this week in a big way. So we're having up to 8 hours of no electricity a day, and it just boom goes off. I started giving you this talk and it went off, but I made a plan. I found an inverter, and I can do this and use this and carry on with my life. So I've had to have a plan. I've had to see the truth that this sudden shock we're receiving at how bad our power system in our country is so bad that we have to make an innovative plan to actually survive, to actually let our businesses survive. My innovative plan was my husband, who actually found me an inverter, which I have right next to me, which is now powering me up to the internet and giving my computer power. But what is happening actually that is bringing us surprises, and you in your own life will know when you got a little bit of a shock or an upset, or maybe a big one. The planet Mars is the action planet. Mars likes action. And at the moment, Mars is in a fire sign. He wants instant action. But he's reaching the end of his trip in the fire sign. And like any of us, when we're getting to that finish line, we have to put that spurt of energy there. Now, what has happened right at the end of this finish line? We have got Uranus there. Uranus is an outer planet. When we look at Uranus is almost generational. So it spends a long time in the degree it's in. So it has a long time to affect you. Now, how does a planet affect us personally? The planets are constantly circling around us. When a planet makes a connection with us by a ray, when it's in the same degree, minute, and second of one of our planets, it talks in whichever way it connects. And that actually gets the planets to communicate and act together. Now, Uranus is also in Aries, and Uranus is also coming to the end of its journey. So Uranus is about innovation. Uranus is about seeing the truth. And Uranus is also quite shocking. So now you get Mars action connecting with Uranus. They are exactly in the same degree, minute, and second of Aries. They are working together. So action and shock are working together. Now, one of our power stations was hit by lightning and just went poof. That's the energy we're talking about. And then afterwards you have the repercussions. So things today are happening that are triggering truths, shocks, all sorts of things. Uncomfortable. You get uncomfortable when you have a Uranus moment. It's uncomfortable because you see the truth. It's likened to if you've left a scarf or your purse or something in a restaurant, and you go the next day in daylight to collect it, and you have a look at that beautiful restaurant in the daytime. It's gross. It's stained. The carpets are revolting. It's suddenly seeing the truth of what you thought was not. So what has happened today is we have experienced a truth. We are seeing a truth. It might be through our government. It might be through somebody else or some situation. But we have to this truth is coming to an end. It's bringing something to a conclusion. And when something comes to a conclusion, you accept that is what it is, and you make a plan to fix it. Now Mars is coming to the end of fast forward action, cardinal fire, let's go, 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 go. Go where angels fear to tread. And it's going into the next 2 days into Taurus. Taurus is fixed earth, and Taurus says put in a plan. Calm down, bring it down to earth, make life secure. Let's start from the beginning. It's a foundation. So whatever's happened to you that has been a bit upsetting, shocking, or highlighted in your life, take a deep breath, calm down. There's nothing you can do about it. It's happened. Understand the truth of the lesson the universe has given you and put a foundation down. And let's start fresh from there. Because when Uranus moves into Taurus, that's a time where we get ultra practical, where we get down to earth, where we need to look at all sorts of earthly, practical, secure things in our life. But I will talk to you about that when it happens. But for now, when it comes to your action, just make it practical. The truth, don't let it take you out. Manage it in a practical way. Because if you're innovative, you can manage any shock you have received. Or else, you can just have a lovely cup of coffee and a chocolate biscuit, or just eat chocolates. That's how you deal with that. At any rate, it's been nice chatting to you. I will be in touch when something else happens. So keep listening, keep watching, and I will bring you the news as it happens. Cheerio, and have a good innovative time.